a little bit more on the recent side. I dub WrestleMania 39 as one of my all-time favorite events, like just as far as both nights are considered. It's in my hometown, got to go to both and everything. There was a few, I would say, from that two-night event. First of all, maybe it's just because it was post-COVID and it's been years at this point since I've seen him in person, but just watching John Cena like fucking Superman run down the entranceway, I got emotional. Later that night, the concept of this feud is slept on so much. As far as I'm concerned, it's over 20 years in the making. Ray versus Dom. Dom coming out, having one of the coolest entrances in the history of WrestleMania, coming out in a police van, handcuffed, and then security's uncuffing him, and he's actually walking out right by my section. And then Rey Mysterio coming out in a lowrider, Snoop Dogg driving him, and then Eddie Guerrero's music plays. And yeah, got very emotional there. Even if you're not like, you don't believe in spiritual stuff or religious stuff or whatever, it was very much, it felt like if there's anywhere in the ethos, cosmos, whatever, that Eddie would still be existing in, and he would just be looking down at SoFi at that moment watching this.
I actually just thought of some older ones to counter you.
Yeah.
Survivor Series 2003. This was Austin versus Eric Bischoff's team versus team. And if Austin lost, then he had to retire. He had given this speech where afterwards, because his team lost and everything, I started my career in Dallas, Texas, and I feel somewhat justified that it ended in Dallas, Texas. And then he did the crash the beers together, laid them on the ring, and then left. That one was rough. And then a year later with Eugene, I remember there was this segment where they were so mean to him. Like they're like made him cry and all that stuff. And that's when like they were bullying him so bad that he left the ring like crying and all that and like walking up the ramp. And I just remember like feeling so like bad about it. And then that's when The Rock comes out and defends Eugene and all that. And you're like, yeah.
Defend the special,
fuck up the bullies.
Yeah, defend the special 32-year-old person.
Yeah.